Hello from Soldier in Psychology. It is Tara Boothby, and I want to take a few minutes to talk to you about negative self-talk. Sometimes in the attachment world, we will put this into this category we call negative view of self. And so we can expand the negative view of self to consider a view of other people, the world around us, all these things. But for today, I'm just going to talk about negative self-talk and why it might happen. So I've already hinted the reason why oftentimes we can have negative self-talk is because we actually just have some bad habits of thinking critically, believing critically about ourselves. So on a core level, way deep down inside, there are parts of us, very important parts of us, that hold our fears about relationships and about our identity and our needs, our longing from other people and our needs and longings from ourselves. Virginia Satir will notice at our very deep down core is a place where we have our yearnings. So all of this stuff, the deep down fears, needs, yearnings, they lead to perceptions and thoughts about ourselves and the world around us. And those negative core beliefs influence our self-talk. So if I think bad about me, I'm going to say bad things about me. I'm going to say bad things out loud. I'm going to say bad things inside my mind. I'm going to have bad dreams about who I am. I'm going to have bad visions. I'm going to listen to music that makes me question whether I'm a good person. I'm going to do all these things, watch movies. I'm going to look for proof. I will surround myself with things that I identify with or identify that perception with. Perceptions such as I'm a bad person. Oh, there I go again. Who really likes me anyhow? I'm unlovable. People always leave. I can't get anything right. I will never be perfect. If people really knew me, they wouldn't like me. All sorts of things. So something bad happens, an event happens, and whether we have elaborate cycles that we are led into and we have smaller cycles. So let's say a bad thing happens, an event happens, we have thoughts and feelings. I feel bad. I touch the pain, the fear about who I am, my unmet needs in relationships, and I think the bad things. And in that space, in those bad thoughts, in those bad feelings, it leads me into some bad decisions, whatever that is. Negative music, negative movies, getting sad, drinking too much, abusing drugs, eating too much, not eating, promiscuity, some sort of self-destruction. When I feel bad, I think bad, I push myself out of my window of tolerance. Negative view of self, negative self-talk. I push myself out of my window of tolerance. And our window of tolerance is just our happy and healthy, our wellness and balance. So it's really, really interesting. And it makes sense. If you talk badly about yourself to other people or inside your own world, it makes a lot of sense. You're not alone. There's a method to our madness. I just want to put all this at the front so that we can see a bit of the system of why we say these negative things. So two simple things that we can do. One of the things is that deep down inside of us, actually, we all have very lovely, good intention. At our core, we have a very, very pure, beautiful heart, a very, very good spiritual self. And as such, there is good intention behind every negative behavior, behind every negative view, behind our fears about who we are and who other people are, behind our unmet needs from others and our unmet needs for ourselves, behind our yearnings. As ugly the language we can prescribe to all of these parts, behind our words, behind our behaviors, we have good intention. So even if you don't believe me, we can toy with this idea. We can try to find a way to learn to see our own good intention. Or perhaps we can try this with other people. Clinically, that's what I try to do. I want to find out what your good intention is so that I can help you find out what your good intention is. Very, very similar. The other thing is, and I'm glad I looked at my piece of paper because I forgot, but this is a good one. Is really when we look at a repeating negative belief or negative self-talk, everybody hates me, nobody likes me. There's a an I Hate Terror Club. Said that one to myself a time or two. And specifically what I did with the I Hate Terror Club negative self-talk was I took a moment to audit my relationships. And I really considered who I was really out of relationship with. And the fabulous thing that happened for me in auditing all of my relationships, the pool of people who actually just don't vibe with me is so small compared to the poison of the negative belief that I was intoxicating myself with. So hone in on the negative words. Consider what you're attaching those negative words. I'm fat. What are you connecting those to? Audit the situation. How many times have people said I'm fat? Who said I'm fat? What's the proof that I have? Clothes that don't fit, the image in the mirror, those type of things. I'm auditing it and I'm trying to really distill what is the proof that I'm trying to reinforce this with. I'm taking away the power by looking at the proofs that I'm trying to instill in my mind. Now, it's dangerous. It doesn't feel good to look for the proofs. It's contraindicative. But looking at the proofs can help us to release it on our own, or else to say, wow, I really look for proof of how terrible my body looks everywhere. And I have a lot of proof. And in that moment, that's a great moment to ask for help. Talk to a friend, talk to a good listener, go seek professional support. Negative beliefs aren't small things. They're not. They're potent, they're intoxicating, and they really ruin a moment, a day, a week, our lives. Okay, guys, so short but important, and I hope that you can listen to your internal dialogue and listen for those negative statements. Take hold of them, look for your good intention, look for the proofs that you're trying to reinforce your negative beliefs with. More importantly, we can audit to see the proofs of our value, our goodness, our pure of heartness. Audit our life to see how our good intention is showing up and reaping the benefits that we deserve. The peace and love, and happy 2024. It's been a minute since I've been on here by myself.